to blame, and this is my thing. We can complain, but let's fix it amongst ourselves. Let's not complain and go to them like, oh, we need you to accept us here and accept us here. I'm saying let's fix up our own
Let me ask
stuff.
you this. Let's speak directly about us. Name one thing a white person can stop you from doing right now if you want to go out there and do it.
Me?
Yeah. You personally.
Me personally.
Yeah.
I don't think that racist white folk would allow me to be president. The way I am, they ain't finna put me as no president, Mike. Because I can't be controlled.
But I'm saying something that you want to do. Something that you want to do. I don't think you want to be president of the United States. I'm saying something that you want to do in your life or in your opportunity in your life now or in the future. Name one thing a white person can stop you from doing at this very moment.
I'm kind of limitless, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey.
How?
No limits.
Tell me how. Tell me how. You're a young black man. You own your own house, right? You own your cars. You got an education, graduated college degree education. What can a white person stop you from doing?
Nothing. I would say nothing.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if a white person can't stop you from doing nothing, how to come to other black people in our culture? They stop them from doing something with if there's so-called conspiracy theories. And I'm not trying to say there's not conspiracy theories. What I'm trying to say is that we always have to think what we're capable of doing. We can't always blame people and blame white people for stuff that we're not doing. Because like you just said, if they can't stop you from doing everything that you want to do, why does that can't be the same thing for everybody else?
True story. True story. I'm with you, Mike. But they could put some crazy roadblocks in your way, Mike. I guarantee.
No, of course.
And that's the point I'm making.
That's obstacles. But that's also obstacles in life. Honestly, there's roadblocks for everybody in life. Racism, all that, that's going to be here, guys. Whether you guys, you know what I mean, complain about it or not, guess what? Racism, I don't care what level of success you reach. Racism will always be there. But that does not stop you from achieving anything that you want. That's the thing I'm talking about for us. We need to stop making excuses for ourselves. Because at the end of the day, I'm a young black man. I came far in my life. I'm 32 years old. There's not one thing no white person can stop me from ever doing. Period. Period. And that's my mentality. But that's not the mentality that all of us have. And I'm not going to keep, you know what I mean? For me, it's always sensitive when you touch on racism because I don't think all white people are racist. I know great white people that I'm cool with. I know great white people that I've done business with. Shit, I already told you, sure, I had some white people give me more game on business than some black men or that I go to and ask them for information.
Okay.
And that's my culture.
Okay, now that's more the problem. Now, before we go on, shout out to Jeremy Johnson, one of the greatest white boys I ever known in my life, man. So I love white people. Racist white people is who I have a problem with. Now, Mike, this is my thing. And like you said, it's brothers who haven't given you the
But I think we all have problem with racist people, whether you're white, black, Mexican, anything.
Yeah,
we all have a problem with racist people in general.
But unfortunately, racist white people are the ones who run this world. That's where the roadblocks and that's where things get crazy, Mike. That's why I say I would love to run for something. I was thinking about the other day. I was looking at Sylvester Turner on the news, and shout out to the way he's doing his thing for the flood victims and all that. And I said, baby, you know what? I think I'd like to run for mayor. Then it hit me. Man, ain't nobody could have put me up there, man. Not me.
But see, that's your mentality, Surab. You don't know that.
Okay.
That's why I say it mentally, black people hold ourselves back mentally. You just said that you would love to run for mayor, but at the same time, you put that energy, positive energy in the universe, but at the same time, you just cancel it by saying, man, ain't nobody gonna put me up there.
Okay.
How you know?
And so a brother like me, who's black power, pro-black, shout out to my black people, a brother like me, with a bunch of white people
But you gotta ask yourself, you're not running for mayor just to look out for black people. Then if that's the case, you're running for mayor for the wrong thing.
Nah, that would be the right reason to give my black people what they need.
See, Rob, listen to what I'm just saying, bro. Think logically. Think logically. Don't be biased. You gotta run for mayor. Do any black people live in the city of Houston?
Of course not.
So what, you could just tell white people, Mexican people, Asian people, fuck y'all, I'm just worrying about the blacks?
No. Of course they're included in the deal.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I'm gonna make sure these brothers and sisters have what they need.
See, Rob, but what I'm trying to tell you though, that's not what people like Sylvester Turner run for mayor for. They run for mayor because it's more than just about blacks. Yes, He is a black man, which I respect that, but I understand his job, just like I said with President Obama, you got to run a city. You're responsible for a city, just not black people. That we can't have that mentality, bro.
But see, you know why I have that mentality, Mike? When you look at Flint, Michigan, Mike, and that neighborhood that had predominantly black people drinking that dirty water.
And I agree with you.
Right?
I 100% with you on Flint, Michigan. I want to make sure I'm making myself clear. I'm not stating that I'm not recognizing there's racism in America. Yes, I understand there's racism in America, but what I'm trying to explain here, as a black culture, we gotta stop allowing racism to hold us back. If you don't have no criminal record, if you've never been in trouble for anything, if you have your degrees, your education, you're capable of doing anything in this world that you really want to do. I give prime example somebody like Oprah. Oprah is one of the most powerful women, if not the most powerful woman in the world.
Who are the majority of people in her audience?
Black, white, all type of races.
Mike, she takes care of white folk, Mike. Shout out to Oprah. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Me and you just don't agree on some of these things, guys. And y'all seeing how me and him really debate in real life. That's why we do this podcast. I don't agree with him on this stuff because at the end of the day, Oprah is supported by every single race, culture there is. And if you want to say, even if it is white people, guess what? Oprah built a school in Africa.
Okay, that's dope.
Right?
That's dope.
Right?
That's dope.
Oprah gives out hundreds of millions in charities for everybody. So regardless of whoever her audience is, she's still a powerful black woman. So what I'm trying to say, when you look at people like Oprah, or you look at people like President Obama, black people can no longer say that, yo, racism holds us back. Racism does put a roadblock. I agree. It gives us, we got to curb them joints sometimes. I agree. But it does not hold us back. Only thing that's holding us back is mentally in our brain. We got to stop. We got to get out that mentality, because if that's the case, we're always going to be in this box. Just like you put yourself in that box. Man, I run for mayor. Then you took yourself out of it and put yourself back in and say, man, nobody ain't going to put me in there.
But when we discussed it, Mike, my views, when we discussed it, I came to a realization that my views may not get me elected, Mike, because
your views is mentally in a box.
No, I mean,
You just said if you run for mayor, the only person you really gonna be caring about is the blacks.
Nah, I ain't say that, Mike. I said Mike. I said I'm gonna look after everybody because I'm not a racist guy. I'm gonna look after everybody, but I gotta make sure them black people get what they need, though.
But I'm saying you gotta make sure everybody gets what they need.
Of course, yeah. Make sure everybody get what they need, but them brothers and sisters gotta get what they need, Mike. In Flint, Michigan, them brothers and sisters wasn't getting what they need. That's the only point I'm making.
We recognize everything about Flint, Michigan was absolutely wrong. And, justice is being served for those people, too. So we recognize that. But what I'm trying to say as a culture, guys, we only holding ourselves back with that mentality that we can't do nothing because the white man is going to hold us back.
Now,
man, I don't have that mentality. Mm-hmm. I just don't. I don't know if it's the winning mentality or ambition in me, but I just don't. I don't think nobody can really hold me back but myself.
Of course. Now, you're also a business owner. Now, if we're being logical, if you're a brother that works for one of these companies that are ran by racist white people who believe in these white supremacy ideas, you will be held back.
But guess what? Does that brother have an option not to work for that company?
Yeah.
Then don't work for that company.
Mike, what if you're a brother and you want to be in the NFL? Unfortunately, the NFL is the highest you could go in football, and it's owned by white people. Then what, Mike?
So what are you asking me, that he can't have ownership in the NFL or play in the NFL?
No. What if he wants to play in the NFL, but he has black power type ideas? He's either gonna have to shut his mouth to continue playing in that NFL, or they're gonna get rid of him. Let's be honest, Mike.
You know what, C-Rob? If a dude wants to play in the NFL and he has the talent to go to the NFL, I think he can go to the NFL, regardless of what perspective that he has with black or whatever it is. If he's talented to go to the NFL, NFL don't care. I don't think NFL teams care about what perspective you have on your culture. If you can play, you can play. If you can win them a Super Bowl, that's what they care about.
So, Mike, let me ask you a question. I'm going to ask you an honest question. You think if you went to, let's say you went to the NBA, and you was, black power, man, I want to see black people, we not down with racist white people, blah, 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 and you was saying all that. Do you honestly think that they would hold a spot for you in the NBA, thinking like that and voicing it.
If I'm talented as somebody like LeBron James, yes. Would I have a lot of negative feedback? Yes. But would they hold a spot for me because I'm talented as LeBron James or Kobe Bryant or somebody like that? Yes.
Hell no, Mike. They either gonna tell you to shut the hell up and get this money, or they will bury you, Mike.
Sirah, so let me ask you this. When LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and all them speak out against racism, which they do, they're always politically involved with things. Do they get banned from anything?
Nah. But Mike, let's be honest. Okay, we'll wear the shirts and all that. And shout out to LeBron them and D-Wade because they're doing their thing. But it's only so much they can say, Mike.
But it doesn't matter. They still speak out on it.
No, but you can't go as hard as you want to go because you're under somebody else's umbrella, Mike.
But that's what I'm saying, though, C-Rob. That's why I'm like, you gotta accept the little bit that people do give you. You gotta accept the little bit that people do.
No, shout out to them. I accept that.
But that's just what I'm saying. That's doing a lot for them. That's doing a lot. That's doing a lot when you hear Michael Jordan speak out against the situation that happened and with the Clippers a couple of years ago with Donald Sterling. That's doing a lot. And that's a black owner. You just want to talk about black owners?